Ahoy there, beautiful internet people. I'm coming at you from the lovely Demovan Peaks in war-torn Iran to talk to you about a couple things regarding Battlefield 3. First of all is the matter of sniping, and then there's the matter of when you look at your team and just say, fuck it. I see back in Bad Company 2, I was quite a sniper. I really enjoyed that. I was putting the 12-time scope on the GOL Magnum and just going to town from long range. It was a blast. Tragically, they don't have any bolt actions available from the get-go. Battlefield 3 for some reason. All you have are semi-auto battle rifles, and, well, they're a lot better than the semi-autos you had in Bad Company 2. They're not nearly as good as the bolt actions. And so I figured I need to get some points in my recon kit so I can get the SV98, and then after I get that, I need to get myself the 12-time scope. Otherwise, sniping is just not what it should be. But I mean, you're going to notice in this video, I'm not really paying all that much attention to the objective because I played a couple matches in this lobby, and I reached the conclusion that my team is completely and utterly useless. And there comes a point where you just have to say, you know what, fuck them. If they cannot play worse shit, then I'm just going to focus on my own thing. I got bigger things to worry about. I'm going to be playing this game a lot. I need to get myself a good sniper rifle. So if I have to sacrifice, this win to get it, I'm thinking the long run here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. But anyways, and oh god, just have to listen to this guy on my team talking right now. I think I might just post what he's saying and doing just separately because it's hilarious. It's pretty much 2 minutes of him bitching, burping, and just moaning up a storm about Christ knows why. I mean, I just don't get people on Xbox Live sometimes, but this guy's just special. Anyways, the one thing I really do not like about this sniper in particular, and, well, first of all, I'm kind of fortunate to have this sniper. This is like the SVS, SVK, or whatever, or SKS, I think it is. And it's one of the pre-order bonuses you got from pre-ordering at GameStop. Otherwise, you'll generally unlock it later. I mean, it's okay, because it has a very large magazine compared to the other semi-autos. So, it's sort of medium close range. You can kind of use it for a pinch. But I would much rather just have a nice bolt action in my hand. But anyways, one thing I just hate about these things, and you're going to see me miss like a lot of shots, me just sort of fishing, trying to get hit markers, is I hate the aiming system they have on like the Russian snipers in this. Rather than just having the good old-fashioned crosshairs, they have the little chevrons, and I cannot read those worth crap. I mean, I just sort of get in the general vicinity and hope and pray. I mean, give me the crosshairs, I'll figure it out, no problem. But this just, ugh. But anyways, I figure I might as well go ahead and give some sniping tips, especially since we have a lot of people who are just getting into Battlefield 3 probably. And, maybe have never played Battlefield before, coming from Call of Duty. I mean, in Call of Duty, sniping was the simplest thing in the world. And for God's sakes, if you knew how to quickscope, you could treat the damn thing like a fucking shotgun. That can also kill people at, 100 yards, no problem. But in this, you really can't do that. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get a few no-scopes, but, oop, there's me getting knifed. That's another thing you gotta bring up. I had the motion sensor, but I didn't put it down there. Big mistake on my part. Had I had the motion sensor down, I would have seen the guy coming up and stabbing me in the throat. And that doesn't feel good. But anyways, back to sniping. One thing to remember with this game is there is bullet drop on the snipers. They don't have it on all the guns, but they do have it on the sniper rifles. That's something you definitely need to consider. And as you can see, just made a transition because my team lost that base, of course. So here we are going on to the next one. And back onto the subject of bad teams. That guy's just sitting in a corner. I run up here, think, okay, I need to find a nice vantage point. Of course, I'm still learning the maps, so I don't know all the best vantage points yet, but I gotta find them. And what do I find here? 2 more guys sitting in a corner, just looking down. Jesus Christ. I mean, here, once again, you see me sort of fishing, trying to find that sweet spot, trying to figure out the drop on this, how far above enemy's head I have to go. And, of course, a simple fact that with these semi-autos, they are not one-hit headshot kills. I mean, if they were, that would be glorious and would make some measure of sense, but I guess they figured then it'd be overpowered if you had people who actually figured out how to use these damn guns, and they actually worked really well. The one thing I learned is that with the perimeter bonus, this came with a flash suppressor, and that actually decreases accuracy. I've gone ahead and taken that off, but at this point, I don't care, because after lots of play last night, I finally unlocked the SV98, which is a bolt action, so I'll be much happier now. And once again, you see me fishing, trying to find that sweet spot. I mean, of course, if you're playing Call of Duty, you put the crosshairs on the enemy, and your bolt is instantaneously just transported right there. I mean, that's one thing that makes the game more accessible, but also takes away a little bit of the skill. I mean, if if you ever see somebody jump off a building, spin 360 degrees, and no scope headshot somebody across the map in Battlefield, that person deserves, like, I don't know, some sort of medal or just some acknowledgement of their ridiculous amount of luck. And of course, once again, we see here the team has let the objective get armed. But I'm just sitting here doing my own thing because, like I said, at this point, I just didn't care. I just wanted to get my points so I can get my better gun and go on with my day. And once again, just emphasize this. You gotta play with a team. Play with people you know, or else this game isn't going to be nearly as fun. Okay? So that's the main lesson to take from this. Find a team, stick with them, and enjoy Battlefield 3. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.